Hello and welcome to the tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how to install and uninstall custom modules in Odoo. So I am here in my server where I have set up Odoo through PyCharm. Here is the source code of Odoo. Okay, so first of all, this is my custom module and I want to deploy this in my Odoo server. So this module is in a zipped folder. I'll unzip this folder and okay, so I'll copy this folder. The easiest way to deploy a custom module is to paste that folder inside the source code and inside the add-ons folder of your Odoo. So my add-ons folder is in here. Okay, so this is my add-ons folders. These all add-ons that you are seeing, these all add-ons are default or default add-ons that are provided by Odoo. And so I'll paste my custom module here in this folder and oh okay, so this is the first way, and the second way is to create a new folder where you can also place your custom add-ons. But right now in this tutorial I'm following the first approach, in which I will paste my custom module inside the default add-ons folder. So inside PyCharm you'll see the difference that in the add-ons folder you'll see the new folder being added. Okay, if I scroll down, okay, okay, so this is my custom module and it's also being shown in the source code here inside PyCharm. So I'll start. If your Odoo instance is already running, then you have to stop it and restart it. My instance was stopped, so I am going to start this. So instance has been started. Now I'll go into the browser and type in here web. So I'm already logged in, so it hasn't asked me about the login. So now the first step is to check whether the module shows or not. So the name of the module is Opika website. So you see nothing is being shown here. So now the first step is to turn on the debug mode. There are multiple ways to turn on the debug mode. First way is to turn on through this command in the browser. You can change the URL and type $debug equal to 1. This will turn on the debug mode. How you can confirm that your debug mode is turned on the right hand side, top right hand side, you can see this icon, bug icon, which shows that you are in the debug mode. The second way, or the other way to turn on debug mode, is to go into the settings, scroll down the settings page, and here you will also find and in the bottom you'll also find activate the developer mode with assets. So you can also use this option to turn on the debug mode. Okay, so the debug mode is now turned on. This was the first step, and now once the loading has been done, we will continue. The next step is to update the app list. It is taking time, I don't know why. Okay. Okay, so I've told you two ways to turn on the debug mode. So still we are still in the debug mode. So the next step, the second step, is to update the app list. So I will click on update app list and click on update. It will hardly take 2 or 3 seconds and it's done. Now you can search the name of your module. So if you don't know what exactly is the name of your module, you can check it from the manifest file of your module. So this is the name of your module. So you see, I searched it by name and it showed me the module. So now obviously I can activate this module. That means it will be installed and will be available with the other apps, with the other modules. So I'll simply activate this module. It will again take 1 or 2 seconds and it's done. So now I'll go to the apps, and so now I have that module installed uh, in with the other apps, with the other modules. So now this was the all about the installation, and before moving forward to the uninstallation, there is another trick that I want to tell you. This is the default filter which has been applied by Odoo inside this filter pane. So if you with this filter, if you try to search your module, you will not be able to find your module, and you will think that you have done something wrong, due to which your module is not being shown in the app list. But so the trick here is you have to clear the existing default filter, and then you have to search for your module. And now you can see the difference. Previously it was showing an activate button, but now it's not showing any button, which means that the module has been installed. So okay, so now uh, previously when I was clicking this three dot button, these only two buttons, module info and learn more, were being shown, and now two more buttons are available, and one of them is uninstall. So if you want to uninstall your custom module, you can simply search for your module and click on these three dots, and then click on uninstall button, and just simply click on uninstall again, and it will uninstall the module. Okay, so go to the apps and search for your module again, and see it is now available again for installation or for activation. Okay, so what if I go to the add-ons folder and I simply remove this folder from the add-ons folder? So what do you think, what should happen? Ideally, you see PyCharm is reindexing, and if I restart the server, ideally this module should have been removed from the app list, and it should not show inside the app list when I search for this module. So if I go to the apps and again search for Opika website, you see it is still showing here. Why? So there is a reason behind this, because there is a entry present inside the database. So you have removed it physically from the add-ons folder, okay, but still the entry is present inside the database. You have not removed this folder, you have uninstalled it, but you have not removed the entry from the database. So that's why this is still showing you here. So if you try to activate this at this moment, this will give you an error because it's not present physically inside the add-ons folder. But as we want to remove it fully, so we have to run two commands inside the pg4 admin. You can simply open pg4 admin, and then this is our database Odoo db, and you have to use the query tool. You will open the query tool here, and let me open. This is the query tool. This is the query tool. You will open the query tool, and these two queries has to be run. So this is as you know, this was the name of my module. So this is the table name, this is the table name, and from these both tables you have to run these queries. Your module can be different. You can edit these two queries and embed your module name accordingly. So I'll run these two commands. So it says commands run successfully. Now I'll again go to Odoo browser, and if now I try to search, nothing is here. So you have successfully installed Odoo custom module. First you saw how I installed the module, and now you saw how I uninstalled the same module. So that's all for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.